I just bought this 2006 Honda Civic Coupe. This is the first car I've ever owned, and it's definitely not perfect, but so far I absolutely love it. So as you can see, it's not perfect. The clear coat's all coming off here on the hood and up top. It kind of looks like racing stripes here though, so I don't really have a problem with that. But there's also lots of other things that are wrong with it, stuff that needs to be taken care of. But I'm going to talk more about that stuff in a minute. I want to start with some cool features of the car, things I like about it. And yeah, let's start with the engine. So under the hood, we've got a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine that makes 140 horsepower and 126 pound-feet of torque, which are not crazy numbers by any means, but the car only weighs around 2,600 pounds, so it's not fast, but it's not terribly slow. I think it's 0 to 60 is like just under 8 seconds or something like that. So it's not terrible. So now that we're inside the car, as you can see, I've got a manual transmission. It's a 5-speed. I kind of suck at driving it so far. I'm still getting used to it. This is the first manual I've ever driven, so it's a little rough yet, but I'm getting there. Now, an interesting thing about these Civics, I'm not sure if any other cars actually have this, but we've got the big old tach right there, and then way up here, we've got our speedometer with little like health bar looking things for the fuel and the engine temperatures. I love that. It looks so sweet, and it just makes it more fun to drive. Also, I'm gonna do a driving video in this car pretty soon, hopefully. I'm not too used to driving it yet, so it'd be a little difficult for me to like talk about the car and drive the manual at the same time, just because I'm not used to it yet. But whenever I'm like comfortable driving it, I will make a video about it, I promise. And of course, we've got the radio right there and some back seats here. We've also got a cigarette lighter outlet right there, an aux port right there, storage here, storage there, cup holders in here, and some more storage right in there. Other than that, there's nothing too special in here, so let's move on to things that are wrong with it and stuff I gotta fix. The first thing is this visor here. It doesn't stay up. I have a new one of these actually in my house, so I'm gonna put that in later on today, along with the cabin air filter. I have that right back there. So underneath the hood, again, it does burn a little bit of oil, and I believe this is the catalytic converter, which the check engine light is actually on for that. But it costs $1,500 to replace. And so long as the car is running fine, you don't really have to replace it. So I'm just kind of gonna like let it go until it starts running rough and then replace it if I have to. So back to the clear coat coming off here on the hood and up on the top there. That kind of looks like racing stripes, like I said earlier. So that's almost kind of cool, honestly. But I'm thinking I might actually try to wrap the hood black. That might look pretty sweet. Another thing that I wanted to do with whatever car I got was black rims. Now, the cool thing about this car is it's actually got these steel rims inside with these plastic covers. So I can just get black plastic covers for like 50 bucks off Amazon and make it look just as cool as if I had actual rims. Of course, if you look like this close at it, you're gonna notice, but I don't really care. It'll still look cool for 50 bucks as opposed to spending like 700 or 800 on actual rims. So I'm definitely gonna do that soon. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. That's the end of this video. I'll definitely be making more videos about this car in the very near future. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh man, better grab my bike.
Wait, I gotta catch up.